Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for June the 25th through July the 1st. Happy birthday, Cancer! This is for your sun, moon and rising, and the links to the other videos will be below in the show more section. So you can check those out there. This is also a general reading, guys. If you would like a personal reading, then if you click on this little notice right here, you will find information on how to get that. Now, I am on Instant Go. You can ask a question 24 hours a day, and I will get back to you with the answer after doing a quick reading. Also, another way to support me is Patreon. Check out my Patreon page. I have various reward levels, and you can support me there for as little as $1 a month. Now, what else do I have to say? Listen. If you are here for the first time, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for stopping by, and I really hope that you enjoy these readings. And if you're coming back, oh my God, you're my heart. Thank you so much. I really love you and I really appreciate you. So now let's go to the astrological report, shall we? Now, the 26th, we have Mars in Aquarius going retrograde. Look, Aquarius is about we, we're moving into the age of Aquarius. It's about us, it's about we, humanitarian, it's the group, it's global as opposed to me, I. And Mars is about action, it's about revolution, it's about, it can be about anger, Now, Mars going retrograde in Aquarius it's going retrograde until August the 27th. So, this is a time where, how do I say it? Look, people could, it's about people protesting what's going on with people in, with the powers that be, but kind of in the wrong way. So we can, our anger can be brought up and we can get really souped up. So we really have to be aware of that and not take the wrong action. I was in the West Village last night and I saw, in nearly every corner, I saw all these big vans with, armored police with, with the helmets and big rifles and guns, those high-powered guns. It was kind of scary. I feel like, we can't make the wrong move, guys. We don't want to give the powers that be the excuse to take total control, do we? But it was very concerning as I was walking through the West Village with my granddaughter last night. It's very disconcerting. So guys, be aware if you're going to get involved, and everyone's, I know, is up in arms about these children being taken away from their parents, and I don't want to get political. I really don't on here. It's not a political platform, but I do want to say really, really think about what the repercussions could be and how you are going to handle yourself. And, yes, we get angry, but we need to kind of step back and we need to, temper those emotions. And it's going to be a very emotional time right now. We have the sun in Cancer is going to be opposing Mars in retrograde at this time. So it's very important to balance our emotions. Now, on the 28th, we have the full moon in Capricorn, right? And that is opposing the sun in Cancer. This can be about, this is also a very emotional time, guys. It is kind of an emotional time, but our emotions are more invested in how we look at, in society, what our status is, and our reputation and what we own, and so it's less spiritual, and it's more, because it's in Capricorn, it's more about status symbols, either materialistic or where we are in life, where we've got to, how we look to society, how things look on the surface level. And on the 29th, Mercury enters Leo. Now, this could be, we could be very kind of theatrically expressing, very expressive and expressing ourselves in stories and everything, you know. I just want to go back quickly to the full moon because it's all about, you know, the ending of something or the culmination of something that we put in action at the new moon. And Mercury enters Leo and on the 29th. Now I just want to say the 26th Mars goes retrograde, but it's also the 25th somewhere else in the world. So on the 28th is the full moon, but it's also the 27th. Now the 29th in Mercury goes enters Leo, Mercury enters Leo on the 29th or 30th, depending on where you are in the world. So our thinking can be very grand and expansive, and our focus is on the goal, right? That's why I mentioned the full moon, because it's on the goal. The bigger and the grander the goal, the better, right? So we're going to be very grandly expressing ourselves and speaking out, right? We're going to be very expressive, and we may not listen as well as we should during this time. So listen, that is all I have for the astrological report. So let's go to the reading, shall we? Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading for June the 25th through July the 1st. And the first card out for you is this beautiful card, the Strength card. Look at that beautiful moment. Number 8 is the number of this card, and I also think of balance with this card. And that was the first thing I got when I picked this card up. I feel that you have to tread the line between instinct, power, and passion, right? So I feel that, and your strength, from power and strength and courage. This card for me is about being in the moment. It's about self-control. It's about control. It's about, look, don't deny your power or your strength or your passion, right? But be careful how you express it. Self-control is your instinct, right? Your instinct is sometimes to attack and to, you know, passionately get angry. And we are going to feel, our emotions are going to be in the surface this week, particularly. So we have to temper those emotions, but we can't deny our power too and our strength. So we have to, it's almost like commanding that respect and that power. It's about being in alignment with that power and strength so you don't have to use force or react to any situation. And you have, clarifying it, you've got 2 cards that came up. You've got another 8, the 8 of Wands. That's fast energy. Things are going to happen really quickly, right? A lot of things are going on at the same time, and it's really going to be, you're really going to need to balance yourself and to control yourself, because you're going to be like all over the place, right? So you've got the expert. This is the 3 of Pentacles. He's the expert, right? So this is about being completely focused and in the moment. You know, you must remember to stay in the moment and be completely focused, because lots of stuff is happening. So don't drop the ball. Be in the moment. Be aware of all this stuff and be aligned with it. You know, be self-control and command respect, and don't deny your strength. Your strength is there. You can go. You can survive this very busy time, right? Creatively. The next card you have is the 3 of Fire. This 3 is a creativity, right? And fire is passion. This is about seeing the future optimistically. It's about being creative. It's about making long-term plans, optimistic plans. It's about knowing that your ship is coming in. And you have, clarifying this, is the Death and Rebirth card. This is like the old you is dying and the new, you're being reborn. This is an internal transformation, right? This is changing at a cellular level. Sometimes this change is kind of difficult, but when we embrace the change, right, we come out look, being born again is not easy. We have to come through that canal, right? That birth canal that's very kind of tight and uncomfortable. But when we get out, we're in the big world, and we've got these loving arms, hopefully, to hold us and cherish us. And we have that wonderful nipple to suckle on for the milk of life, right? But it's been a journey to get there, right? So this is the death of you in the womb, and then you're being reborn. So you are being reborn on a cellular level. This has come up for quite a few people. Definitely came up for me. So transformation is on the table, guys. It's about transforming yourself, changing the way you react or respond, and the way you view life. It's a deep, deep internal transformation, your belief systems and everything. And the next card we have is the Seven of Earth. And this is about taking a moment to acknowledge how far you've come, how you've grown. This is about acknowledging your personal growth and really focusing on what has worked for you as opposed to what hasn't. This is about looking at all the hard work that you've done. If you're not crediting yourself for that, who is, right? Look, it's so easy for us to say, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do the other, instead of, looking back and say, wow, I did this, I did that, I did the other. I've kind of done a lot. I've come a long way. That's what you have to do. You have to really stop and smell the roses, appreciate all the hard work, and look at all the fruits of your labor. Take a moment to look at the fruits of your labor and acknowledge it. And look, clarifying it is the Ace of Wands. This is like a beautiful new beginning. This is, look, you see, this is change. This is definitely a new beginning. This is like the spark of a flame that turns into a huge fire. You see that? The gift from Gaia. This is a wonderful, beautiful, passionate, creative gift that we're being given, or you're being given. This is a wonderful gift that you're being given, Pisces. Brilliant. So this is a time to really kindle that fire, to think outside the box, to be creative, to make long-term optimistic plans. Yeah, things change. Sometimes we have to slough off the old, our old selves, and to move on to a new, exciting, kind of inspiring person that we are becoming. It's like, it's like a metamorphosis. It's about, we're coming out of the cocoon and we're turning into a beautiful butterfly. It's our time. So Pisces, now we are going to pull a romance angel card. We're going to first pull a romance angel card for the single Pisces. Let's see what the single Pisces have. 1, 2. What do the romance angels have for the single Pisces? What wonderful blessings and guidance and gifts do the romance angels have for single Pisceans? There it is. Chemistry, darling. There's strong magnetic attraction here. So for those of you whom are just starting out in a relationship, you are aware that this is a chemistry that could lead to something deeper and exciting, or you will meet someone that will inspire and have chemistry when you get together with them. Yeah, and this is something that you feel straight away, isn't it? Now we're going to pull a card for partnered Pisceans. Pisces in relationships. Let's see what we have. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings can the romance angels give to Pisceans in relationships? What wonderful. There it is. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This is something we can all do at this time, and it's very apropos for Mars in retrograde, right? It's about, looking at the family issues, healing them, and letting them go, releasing them to be healed in the universe. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, share on your social media, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. For a personal reading, please go to www.liveinthesolution.com.